Here he is wearing 6 heads, which means like actually his job only 2 has to be smart all the time, alert all the time. If I'm not a headhunter, I have no right to make any tattoos.
You cannot have any.
Yeah. So I think he prefer like peaceful and also like
he feels
yeah.
peaceful now.
Yeah, peaceful.
तो अभी हम जा रहे हैं हेड हंटर से मिलने। मुझे बहुत सारे हेड हंटर्स को आपको दिखाया है, अब इसके घर में जा रहे हैं मिलने के लिए और दिखाते हैं आपको।
This is the Holbein feather.
Yeah.
Feather of the Holbein. And then this is a bear skin. And then this is wild cat and this wild boar, mountain goats. You know, and all day they used to make the black tooth.
Okay.
The warriors always they will have a black tooth.
Why?
To look scary.
How do they make them black?
So they burn the bamboo in the fire and then they quit and then they apply it.
Ice, yeah.
So it will be like completely black forever.
Okay.
And so see, this is tiger tooth and the bear tooth. So and then here he is wearing 6 heads, which means like actually his job only 2 heads, but like all this is the number of the war he participated. He participated in the war for 6 times.
Okay.
So he's wearing this one. He even have a chest tattoo. Mongol do that, didn't you? You have a chest tattoo. Yeah.
Whoa.
He has a chest tattoo here. Yeah.
Wow.
And then the warriors always have a back or the tail in the back because they don't used to have a scissor, so they cut with a macedine, knife. They put some piece of wood and then and then they tie it in the back like this. And then it's very helpful for carrying or wearing the headgear also. You tie the strap here,
Around it.
so that it won't fall.
So it's like strong.
Yeah. So they always used to, in the headhunting time, they have to be smart all the time, alert all the time, because they never know like when the enemies will come. So everything is taught in the Morong. Morong is like a school.
Yeah.
We have a 7 Morong.
Yeah.
7 Morong, and then 5 to 15 years of age group, they will be gathering in the Morong. I even attended the Morong for 2 years.
Yeah.
So everything is taught in the Morong. To use gun, bows and arrow, everything is taught in the Morong.
Yeah.
And then the king will come and select the smarter people and let them go for headhunting. So he's one of the chosen one.
Yeah. Okay, so he choose the one he thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they are like special soldier to the king, and then they are most respected, the warriors. So in our culture now we don't have the tattoos culture. Actually, the headhunter will have the tattoos on the face. If I'm not a headhunter, I have no right to make any tattoos.
You cannot have any.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I make in this body, it's not good person.
Yeah.
So only the warriors.
So it's
will
like
have
kind of respect.
Yeah. Only the warriors will have tattoos on the face. Like a lot of people used to ask like, is it really true like people they chop the head and they make a tattoos? Of course, our culture, like to make tattoos is only for the headhunters.
Yeah. Does he miss that like? Normally there was a lot of headhunters.
Yeah.
Everyone was headhunters kind of if
No,
they
no.
like only if they chopped the head, of course.
Yeah.
But like everyone was hunters, and then if they chopped the head, then they would become a headhunter, right?
Yeah.
Do he miss the times when it was like that? Now it's a different kind of.
Sinh bất chứ mày sao? À cáo bất chứ mày sao mày đồng địa? Sinh bất chứ mày đồng không sao?
Sinh bất chứ mà mong chị mà cả mà mong chị với ông bố.
Mày vui đây vui.
Giờ tôi mày trong rồi, giờ tôi à, mà cha là lấy à xuống bất chứ. Gà cùi, lấy chứ còn nó mà nó cùi. À có một bao bên này có một bao này cũng bàn thằng đó mà cha là rất là rồi. Mày trong ấy là chỉ bằng chúng mình tay. Gà càng ngầu càng mày tập.
Hasa aling sa tanga mày vui.
Hasa aling sa
tanga. Kakatay ba niya? Không. Yeah, actually, there's some disadvantage and advantage. Like of course we had good time, good thing also, and bad thing also. The good thing is like we only used to have organic food. No one used to have a sickness, but now a lot of chemical and things like that it comes out, and then people have like a lot of sickness, like got a bad sickness, and people do bad thing for money thing. Today's generation, this is bad.
Yeah.
But in his time, actually they have to be smart all the time, alert all the time. That is bad. So I think he prefer like peaceful, and also like
He feels so peaceful now.
Yeah, peaceful now.
What was bad in these times before?
Like
You don't have to sit with this. It's okay. You can just.
it's okay. It's the nature.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can come. Like the best thing for him is like the present generation is better because you can come. In his time, you can't come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
If you
then-
come, the stranger,
Yeah,
is
what
not
would
allowed.
happen if we came
Yeah.
at that time?
The stranger, for a stranger, will be problem.
Yeah.
We would have our.
So our culture is one thing. Like you are from other place, and then if you come to my place, then you have to eat or drink something from my place. Then you are part of the family.
Okay.
And if you deny to eat or drink something, then you'll lose your head. Yeah, it used to be like that.
Yeah.
So also like they used to live in the jungle, so no one reads here.
Yeah.
And
And would people know what would happen if they didn't drink it, or would you like tell from if people came to your house? Like, would they know that if they didn't drink this, then they would get the head chopped, or would they just like?
là cô đâu xem mà chui mà nàngวันปางไม่ยังขลับไว้ลิงไอ้เนี่ยตีหยอลิงไอ้จงไว้ยืมไปย้ายแหละยังอย่ากากว่าเอบุเนี่ยก็ล่าสัตว์เลี้ยงแขกกาหน้าเอบุเนี่ยไอ้ทางจ่า นั่นยัง
하나 입고 우욕 빼간라 빼간 간 분은 강고 요면 우리
เออ
자자 찍지 하나 자자 호텔 가라나 야고
อืม
간 분은 가하마 그감 녹가 하니면 하마마 저리가 하러
เออ
하가 하러
เออ
가 비살롱 나가야 여기도 농맹 오프이 증맹이야 배야 뿐배 담장이사 지점을링로 체야 농맹이 점때이 아치 자팡샤만 히라간 베지미도 한모 와상
Oh, so supposing like if we have if we are if we have a war in between that, just an example. Pumjing is our people. Pumjing is our people and is our land. But like just an example, Pumjing is our enemy. That to let you know, it's just closer one. So that village is our neighbor. We are having a war. Then, if we are making a farm this side, then they won't go alone. Like a lot of people will go, and they won't also come here, and we won't also go there. So
Okay, 'cause then
the
almost-
enemy village should not come, and we should not go. But the stranger, like we live peaceful. They deny to drink or eat something, then they can be taken as enemy too. So our culture is like that. So giving and take. See, it's not like we don't need to give big thing, but like just an example, if we come to the king's house, then as a tribute, as a tax, as a token of love or something, we bring something.
Yeah.
And
For
then-
showing respect.
Yeah, and also to him, like we come here, the Headhunter, some people used to ask why we need to give something. But our culture is to give and take. You come to my place, and I'll give something, like just maybe like leftover rice or maybe small thing.
Yeah, just something.
Yeah, some salt or some chili or something, and they'll bring too.
Yeah.
So that is our culture.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
So even the Headhunter, we give something. If we didn't, then even our people, our own people,
Yeah.
and
Also,
the
yeah.
king also, yeah. Even though if we are same people, we bring something.
Yeah.
Of course, like for some people, it's like a strange thing. Like you give something after taking picture, asking question, but it's part of our culture.
Are they still like the headhunters? They're still very like respected among
Yes.
the people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people used to ask like, why you chop the head and all.
Yeah.
So, like not only here, but even now, some country they are fighting within each other. They're killing each other. But they have like technologies and everything.
Yeah.
Like they will know like who kills
Yeah.
more. Even I used to hear in news like they kill this much, they kill this much. So they can't count like this.
No.
So in his time, you need to bring the head only.
Yeah.
Then people know, oh, we won or we lost or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But why did they have fights? Like why were they?
Yeah, it's above the shield for the land, river, and the queen. Then
So you want to be the most powerful tribe?
even though if you're a king, no sir. Even though if I'm a king, if I don't get a powerful queen, then I'm not a king.
Okay.
As to get a powerful queen, then I'm the king.
Okay.
And her son will be the king, her daughter will be the queen.
Yeah. Okay.
So they even used to fight for the queen
Yeah.
and the land and the land and the river
Yeah.
and owning the power. Like I told you, our king have like 30 plus villages.
Yeah.
So they want to keep the people under them.
Yeah. What is the difference then today? Because you still have a king and a queen.
Yeah.
So, example, at that time, you might have been like the strongest tribe if you chopped a lot of head off. But today you don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, how do you become a powerful tribe now?
Actually, we still follow our traditional culture and everything. Still, of course, like we left headhunting, but other than we follow every of our culture. Like to respect the king, to respect the headhunter, and the land rights. Everything is here.
Yeah.
So I think everything, the natures and everything, culture are same.
Yeah.
But only the headhunting is so.
Yeah. So there's no more fighting.
No, that is only
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So we believe like if we don't follow or if we don't respect the king, then we will be cursed.
Yeah.
So we follow him.
Yeah.
If the king is sitting here, I'm not right to sit near him.
Okay.
I should not talk loud.
Yeah.
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 And in the old day, you are a girl, and if you misbehave him, then you will be taken as a servant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do that now, but we used to do all this.
That was
And
the
still-
king before, or
Yes. So even now, like we follow only the king rules, not to the government of India, Burma, or is that number
follow
one
the
is the king.
Yeah.
If the king says something and if the prime minister says something, then the king will take the king one.
Yeah.
So our culture is like that.
Yeah. Because
You know, like the monastery, we are called the land of land of king,
yeah.
which means we are under the king.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. That's so interesting.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah. What about like when they were in the jungle and stuff? Like his family. Like did he have kids and stuff? Did he have kids?
Yeah.
How many?
None song we take it.
I go real.
6.
6.
Six
And
kids.
where are they now?
His first son, he's a chairman. Okay.
He's in Germany.
Yeah, he's a
Chairman.
head of the village.
Chairman.
Yeah.
A what?
Chairman.
Chairman. Okay.
The chairman, he is the head of the village in terms of development. They kind of like panchayat thing, like the electricity or maybe the road or the internet thing, this thing.
Like municipality in your
Yeah,
area, no?
they have to look after all this
Yeah.
thing. And there is no way, kind of like a farm talking or the land. Only the king will talk about this. Only the king. We even have a border. We are talking about the border and all. Border, the fencing,
Yes.
FMR and all. It's like we are talking about the FMR. Is like we have a traditional boundary. Okay, we have a traditional boundary with Arunachal British. We have a traditional boundary with the Arunachal British. We have a traditional boundary with Myanmar. So this Longwa is like it's divided by like half, like 50-50. It's imaginary line, just a Google mapping. We believe like that.
Yeah.
But we have a traditional boundary.
Okay.
In Burma side also.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can stand in the Burma side and we can say like this is our place.
Okay.
This is the border. with Burma. We can say that because we have traditional boundary,
Okay.
and we can stand in India and we can say like this is our place, because we have a traditional boundary, and we are boundary with the Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes.
We have the same.
Yeah.
So we have no problem. Like if they make the fencing by that traditional boundary, no problem.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So our thinking is that. So we are like very small village, and not only live above this village, but even the Nagaland is like very small. Maybe like we can't do anything for the international issue and all, but our culture is like, you know, we have a traditional, you know, boundary, we have traditional culture, everything we have separate, no? So we can't say like we don't want to leave the land which belongs to us, we don't want to live there, we don't want to live here. So that's the problem. And if they do like this, the India side, this part is Longwa, and in Burma this part is Burma. If they give us this, no. I mean, according to our culture.
Yes, yes, got it.
So yeah, Nagaland in India we have land rights, human rights, we have everything. So even though we are small in number, even we are a small place,
Yeah, because you said how many lived in Longwa?
6,000.
Okay.
50 in Burma, 50% in India.
Yeah.
So the problem is not only like we have a traditional boundary, even though it is a borderline, we have a traditional our own
But-
king.
But now, example where the army is standing there, then you can't go that way.
Longwa people can go.
Okay, so you can go.
I can go to
Yeah.
Burma everywhere.
Yeah, so it's only us
Yeah,
who can't do.
we have dual citizenship.
Yes.
We have a Mapong Teng. Mapong Teng is like a passport. It's Burmese Mapong Teng. It's like Aadhaar card. We have Indian Aadhaar card.
So that means you can go.
Yeah, I have Aadhaar card for India.
See, in India, only one citizenship is allowed.
Yeah.
But only this place have dual citizenship. So this is a very unique place, that's why. Because we don't have
you
dual
don't.
citizenship.
Yeah.
We have only either we can take Indian or other.
Yeah.
But they can have both
Yeah.
India and Myanmar.
Okay.
This is by the government only.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only place in
But it
India.
also makes sense if like this village is on both sides,
Ah, yes.
so
Yeah.
otherwise it doesn't really
Yes,
work.
yeah.
If the house was burning
Yeah.
and he could take one thing, what would he take?
Very, very.
Oh, very intelligent question.
I know
Nang
how
yo.
answer.
Nanga ham sun biang ye. Agnya bro. Ham sun mai biang. Sun na nyang ya. Kali mo tam cha ngai ro kai ye. Ni nang thang ngai si cha.
Can he show us?
Mà thang nang thang ngai la si. Mà này ham akim sun biang ye. Ta phang ngai ro pen ko nang cha ngai ro ka de mo ni thang ngai si nang ye cha. Mà sang ngai ya le. Ye. Ho bu mi nga nanga gong phong a sang bu mo thang ka bu sang. Nên ham sun biang ye. Ham sun la ya kim sun biang ye. La ko nang mo tam cha la ko biang. Na do. Anh nang ta phang la si ya ham pa sun up sta sang.
Gagli la si la kapang gan pong ma gagli la si la na ba tian nan de.
Kiếm vào bông.
A chalai ko kapang jun chu si tian bang la pe nga la a ka pa.
Cái cha là cái mà là gong phong a kim le ko le.
Gong pong ma kim le ji bi ji. Sang ei gong pong, ti ke gong pong, pa ei gong pong nga le. Ta tu pong ma tian nan de.
I think there's no specific thing like I will choose, but like our culture, we live by our own, like we survive in our feet. So we need this gong if someone died. This is very important. We need spear to go to jungle. I need dao.
But you can only
To
choose
show-
one.
Logo.
Else nothing.
I need
Also,
I need everything. That's why I keep everything. It's like this.
yeah.
แล้วก็จ้างละก็ยังโอ้ละสิทั้งละสิเว้ยจะจำเนี่ย
Ta ko le o hai. Ba tu pang ma le.
I wish no one says take choose one. That is the problem. No?
Have you had other necklaces than this before?
What
What was his first necklace from the head?
Mấy là hoặc phải những cái hoặc khăn hoặc có mấy là nó.
He used to wear like wooden.
Wooden.
Wood.
Yeah.
Does he have it still?
Not now. In the example.
What is he saying?
No one. I mean, like the king. He is saying like, even the two, they choose number one is the upper one. We don't have to take a lot of food from the downstairs because we don't want to be down.
No.
We want to be high.
So you don't use the one from the bottom, or you give them to someone else?
Someone else.
Someone else.
How did Kitty
For example, like we are 5 of us, and then, example, if I chop the head first, then I will be present with one head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then next one, you chop one head and I chop one head, then I'll be 2. Then my one necklace will be given to him, and then new one I will give me, like that.
I see. Which one is his first knife?
Nanga sang bơ tay tam man habang nga ja na khapang nanga sang this thing. Yeah,
These two.
yeah,
These.
like this.
Yeah. How old was he when he got them?
Habang nanga nga obita me sang nga sang.
Gang
Our culture, like five when you're like 5 or 6, he started using since he was like 5 years old. Our
So
culture
this is
used
from
to,
when he was 5 years old.
Now only to go to church or office we don't use, but this is part of our dress.
Yeah.
We carry them anywhere.
Did he also get a gun, or they didn't have guns yet?
He have gun.
Yeah, but when he got born,
Yeah, he have.
they
yeah,
already
yeah,
had
yeah,
guns
yeah,
at that time.
So in our culture, it's like even though if you don't have money, or even though if you're nothing, if you have like very good dao, we call it dao. This is called dao.
Ah, yeah.
If you have very sharp and very good looking dao, then people respect you. Oh,
Okay.
this is a man.
Yeah.
You have to serve it nicely, and then hold it, and people think
He's a dangerous guy.
dangerous, and then he have
Respect.
people respect.
Okay, then I have another question for if he had to choose one of his knives, which one would he take?
Nanga sang ka pong tay mo sanye. Nanga sang sa tay bunye. Ina sang sa tay bu tan ba ka nanga cha ala ko nga pu da si sang. He said like it comes to second like this one is for cutting the grass.
Okay.
This one. And the long one which we saw there is for is for making the house.
Okay.
And little round the same one. This is for making like this bed. So every different job have different
purpose.
Yeah, different dao have different job.
Yeah.
For cutting the grass, cutting the trees. That's why he collected.
Yeah.
He had very unique things, not tools.
Yeah.
For cutting like this.
এইটো লিভাৰ ৰাখিছে নেকি কোৱা
Vil du filme det, Harry?
ঐ লগত কি কৈছে
You choose this one. You choose this one. Oh, this is good. I think this is good. This is good.
Okay.
This is the one.
Den er varm.
Yeah, this is for you can do anywhere with this.
Yeah.
Just saying this, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm telling you, this is good.
Yeah.
Good one. Good one. You see
Amazing.
this one. This is good for chopping the tree.
Yeah,
or
chopping the
like,
head
yeah.
also.
I was also about to say that.
Wow.
I think
I think this
now in
current, this
Denmark
is good
you will
one,
find
Yeah.
some headhunter.
Yeah, headless people.
Yeah, headless people.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think we will.
Just someone
You
is
should
preparing.
take care when you
Caroline's neighbor.
I will not go to Denmark.
I think she will stay in your room tonight.
You hot dog?
Jeg tager sig ikke, jeg bliver ikke engang.
Vi tager et derinde.
Jo,
Jamen, du tager et her.
kan få du har bare.
Lektik kabode. Oi, jom.
Morning day ka
Kom on, come on, so.
Yeah.
Does he know how old this is?
I don't know. Well, we forget maybe.
가비.
Hey, 저리 자고.
잡아. 오케이.
토요일 날 저리 간 게 비야 보는 거 이거는 뭐죠?
बहुत दुनिया